It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning show on XL7. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Karen McKay, and I'm here live in the studio with my partner in crime, Scooty Patootie. How are you?
Patootie. Oh, this is going to go downhill today.
It's already started.
Oh, yes.
So how are you?
I was doing all right until the Scooty Patootie comment. No, I'm doing all right.
Are you?
A little foggy coming in. Oh.
Very foggy from where the direction I was coming. 5 north, very foggy. Well, so today is June 17th, and we have to go back to the falafel thing.
All right,
I want to hear the falafel story.
This was Thursday, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Thursday. It was International Falafel Day, and we had that whole
I've never
conversation.
had falafels, and if you recall right, I thought it rhymed like waffles, and I thought it'd be something I like waffles.
Yeah,
but no, it didn't. All right, so falafels, we come to find out, or is it like an Indian's type of food, or
Egyptian, yeah.
And they're little, like almost like hush puppies.
Yes,
That's done with chickpeas.
Yes, garbanzo beans or chickpeas.
Yep. So I ordered some in.
Ordered some mix, yes.
Yes, from Walmart, believe it or not. It said authentic, blah, blah, blah. And all you do is you add water to it and then you let it set. And it absorbs the water and makes like a paste that you can make these little balls with. And you can either use a falafel ball maker or you can just roll it.
My goodness, I didn't realize that there was equipment that was...
Yeah, I watched videos. I knew what I was doing. So anyway, so we made these little falafel balls and you fry them in oil. And I wasn't a big fan.
Not a lot of flavor?
Not a lot of flavor and really kind of a grainy type texture. And I like hush puppies. My wife doesn't like hush puppies, but I like them. So I'm thinking, it'd be a lot like that. But they were really bland.
Well, I knew that there might be an issue. First of all, you sent me the picture on my phone.
Yes,
from your phone.
Of the cooked falafels.
Yes, and they look like hush puppies.
They do.
But I knew that it probably had not gone well whenever my phone rang and I saw it was peanut butter. And, Amanda would have preferred the peanut butter cookies and the chocolate rose.
Yes, the falafels weren't a big hit in my house, and we had another kid, Tristan, that was there, and he didn't care too much. Nobody really liked the flavor.
And I like garbanzo beans, like in a salad, but if you're making it from a mix, I'm not sure where the garbanzo beans, they must be in the, I don't know, the powder or something, who knows. All right, well,
you got me, but I have extra. So
yes.
I handed down the torch.
You handed it down, so we'll see at my house. We'll see.
And maybe I just didn't do it right.
Oh, no, I doubt that's it.
I didn't seem that difficult. But,
well, today...
And I'm open for new things. I'm always open to try new food and try new things, and I was excited to try it. It's a falafel. It's just fun to say.
It is fun to say. Maybe that's the best part about it. Who knows? But today, June 17th, it's a couple of better days, though.
Oh, thank God.
First of all, it's National Eat Your Veggies Day. Eat your vegetables. Do you like vegetables?
I like some vegetables.
All right.
Yep.
Well, eat some vegetables today.
Okay.
And
my mom will be happy you said that.
Yes. Eat some vegetables today because it is National Eat Your Vegetables Day. So
okay, I can do that.
What's your favorite vegetable?
I like corn, of course. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts with cheese.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good. And then cauliflower with cheese. We make a homemade cheese sauce, almost like a gravy. You make a white cheese sauce and put the cauliflower in.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's one of my favorites.
Green beans, hands down my
favorite.
Green beans? Yes. Okay. Fresh green beans from the garden, you cannot beat that. I don't have a garden, but...
but you can go to the farmer's market?
Yes, farmer's market and get some green beans. Yeah, I love fresh green beans. But to go with your Eat Your Vegetables Day, it's also National Root Beer Day. Interestingly, a couple of weeks ago, it was National
Black Cow
Day, and which is root beer float.
Yep.
But this is strictly just National Root Beer Day. I like root beer.
I like root beer. I don't drink a lot of it.
frosty mug
There's-
on a hot day.
There's so much carbonation to root beer. It just seems to be more carbonated than almost any other drink when you drink it. It seems
Maybe,
like to
yeah.
me. And it may not be. It may just be the type of syrup and stuff they use. But it seems like there's more carbonation to root beer. But
Maybe.
do you remember the old A&W cream root beer?
Yes.
The old style.
Yes.
They used to have a place. It is closed now. It was Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
And,
On the way to like gas film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an A&W that was together.
Yes.
And you can go in there and they had a special spigot for that cream root beer that's excellent.
Yes, I love me a big old frosty mug of root beer. So,
Do you have a
root beer.
brand root beer? Some people are really picky on root beer, like
I'm
Barks versus A&W versus.
I really can't tell a difference. I don't know.
The problem is the A&W root beer that you buy at the store is not that creamy style root beer.
it's not.
It's regular root beer,
But if you can get it at a food place, like
Yeah.
a restaurant or A&W or something like that, but yeah. Have a frosty mug of root beer with your vegetables today, everyone. So,
root beer and vegetables today.
yes, yeah. So, see? Another
That's
fun
not as
factor.
bad as the.
The falafel. No, but it's not as fun to say either.
But the cool part is I can say I've made it and I've tried,
Yes, you have.
and I'm happy to say that.
It's all right. Well, as long as you're happy, that's the whole goal of the morning show, isn't it, everyone? We want him to be happy.
Well, did you cook anything cool this weekend? No.
No.
All right. Here's the other question, and we got time because our guest didn't come in until 7:30. So
Okay. Well,
we
put
got
your
time.
feet up, get
So-
your coffee, everyone, and just because this is a wealth of information, you're not going to want to miss a
Do
beat on
you
this.
cook
Yes?
a lot in your house, or do you?
I cook more than I want to. I do not like to cook. I'm not a
Do you
bad
not?
cook, I don't think. I can read a recipe and cook, or, I'm not one of these people that can just like pick up some salt and go, oh yeah, that's about a teaspoon or whatever, like my grandmother. But yeah, like,
Sprinkle it over the.
how
I get it.
that's how my grandmother would measure things. But yeah, I don't really like to cook. I don't know what it is, but I do cook. My husband's a good
see
cook too.
I love to cook.
Do you?
I love to cook. I like to do gourmet things. I like to challenge myself when it comes to the
Do you
kitchen.
really?
Yeah.
See, a lot of
And I
people
get
like that.
so excited when I make something new and challenge, and it comes out like awesome. I like that kind of
Do
cooking.
you use recipes?
I do at times, yeah.
go
Sometimes
through-
my wife will say, "This looks good. Can you make this?" And it's a picture that she found on TikTok of
Oh,
a dish.
nice.
It's like okay,
Hey,
okay.
that's
but
great.
I know what we like,
Mm-hmm.
so I've been cooking for a long time. I can now kind of see something and say, all right, well, I think I'd like it this way, because we like certain type of seasoning spices and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
that we like. But
I will get out the cookbooks and find something that I think sounds good, and then I'll omit some of the ingredients if I don't think, like mushrooms. My husband and I don't really eat mushrooms, so if it's got mushrooms, it's like, we're not putting mushrooms. But and then after I cook it, if it's a new recipe, I'll highlight it and make notes in the cookbook, like, ooh, never make this again,
Gotcha.
or go a little less on the onions or whatever it is.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm not a gourmet cook. I prefer to go to a restaurant and let them wait on me.
I hear it. And we used to be, years ago, we used to be like that. We used to go eat out all the time. Now we hardly ever eat out.
Really? Well, that's
yes.
good.
I mean, every now and then we'll go pick up a Subway because we're running late or something. But normally we cook. I'm usually cooking dinner most nights. And
Well, what time's dinner usually?
normally
see where I'm going with
we
this?
eat a little later. So
We do too.
yeah,
Like, what time is usually dinner time for you?
8.
Yeah, we eat usually 7 or 8,
Yeah, probably about the same.
which
for
is
us.
probably not the healthiest thing to do.
No, because they said it's not good to eat and go to bed. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
So,
Okay.
now
We
that
better
we've
start a
covered
show.
all of that, all right. Well, let's go to our morning prayer, sponsored by Hospice of the Ozarks. Did you know that they have been providing hospice care to patients and families in Baxter, Marion County since 1979? And of course, they'll do in-home hospice. They have the hospice house, grief, bereavement support. They have volunteer opportunities. If you want to do something to give back to the community, they're always looking for volunteers, and they provide services irregardless of someone's ability to pay. And that
is awesome.
It is awesome. And Greg Wood and them over there at Hospice of the Ozarks, they will certainly answer questions. They have a newer palliative care program. So if someone that you know is facing some end-of-life issues, or you have questions about how you can help Hospice of the Ozarks give back, give them a call at 870-508-1771. They'll be happy to give you a tour of the hospice house, talk to you about opportunities or how they can best help you. So let's open up this beautiful day with prayer. Let's bow our heads. And Heavenly Father, we just come to you today and we thank you for this extraordinary day you've created and given to us. We thank you for all of your blessings that you shower upon us, for your protection and your love. And we thank you for your Son, Jesus, that you gave as a sacrifice for our sins so that we can have eternal life with you. And we ask that you lay a healing hand on those who are ill, comfort those who are grieving, protect those in law enforcement, and watch over our communities and our states, our nation today, and just have your hand upon us. And above all, help us to be kind to one another and to be your love and your light in the world. All these things we ask in your name we pray. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, and again, give Hospice of the Ozarks a call, 870-508-1771. All right, should we have a quick word?
From the Z-Team.
From the Z-Team. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call, 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
And we're back on the morning show. I was thinking we were ahead of schedule, but then Scooty pointed out that we're behind again, always.
We are so not ahead of schedule.
We are so not behind. We're so behind. Anyway, so let's talk about weather from the Z-Team. Oh, well, first of all, let's talk about the Z-Team. Okay. They are our local real estate specialist. That's a mouthful, isn't it? And they love this area. They relocated here. They're relocation specialists, and they have got so many ways that they can help you if you're looking to downsize, upsize, first home, whatever it is that you need. They'll be happy to give you a tour of the area. If you're new to the area, if you're watching and you're visiting, give them a call at 870-405-0793 or visit their website at
retireToArkansas.net.
Why can I retire? Because I'm already here. RetireToArkansas.net. And it's Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team with Century 21 Lemac. Let's go to the weather camera, shall we?
You bet. They
I want to see what the weather
cameras.
rock is doing today. Oh, we can see the rock.
You can see it, but you can't see past it.
That's right. And of course, the weather cameras are on Bob and Linda's.
Yeah, it's right on their back deck.
On their back deck. And look at that. Ordinarily, for those of you who may not know, the river is behind all that fog.
I've got a still shot I'll show you. This is what it normally looks like during the day on that shot.
On a beautiful, clear day.
Yep. But this is what it looks like today.
But I see the weather rock is looking dry right this moment. I'm surprised we can see it. I thought for sure it would be.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, as foggy as it is. And here's the zoom in one. That one you can't see nothing.
Oh no, that's nothing but just a screen
Straight
of
fog.
And you mentioned that the cameras are on their website, correct?
Yes, you can go
And you
to
can go there?
retiredarkansas.net and look at live webcams,
And do that.
and both cameras will be on there.
Because I bet later when that fog burns off today, it will
is
be
some
a beautiful view.
beautiful
It is a
shots.
beautiful shot. Well, just like that that's showing right there.
This is a shot from the camera just during a day that
Just
it was
during the
clear
day on a
and-
clear day. And we appreciate them providing that weather camera to us for sure. It's always good to have a look there at Cotter and Mountain Home, the river and everything. So give the Z team a call at 870-405-0793. All right, let's do some temperatures and stuff.
All right, you may
Shall
want
we?
to update your
I've
radar.
got it right here. Thank you for updating this, Scooty.
You bet.
All right. Well, Mountain Home and Harrison are both at 69 degrees. Batesville 72, Yaleville 70, Marshall 68, Salem 70, Mountain View 68, Calico Rock 72, West Plains 69, Springfield 66, Poplar Bluff, Missouri 73, and St. Louis coming in at 74. All right, let me just refresh this. And where'd it go? What's it doing? Oh, it's refreshing.
Funny, you hit the refresh button.
I know.
Why would it be refreshing?
And then it zoomed out. All right, take a look there. Well, Arkansas doesn't look too bad, but they're getting hit right now up in Kansas and
Yeah, you may hit that play button and let's
Western.
see if it will.
let's see. Thank you for
where it
reminding me
goes.
to do that. I didn't realize meteorology was part of this job. This may be as good as I ever get on this. I don't know. But look at that. All
Yeah, it
those,
seems to be moving out.
all that rain finally moving out of our
Missouri
area
looks like
for
it's
a
going to have
little
some.
bit anyway.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Let's zoom into Arkansas a little bit and let's see what it's looking like. Yeah, most of that's looking like it's getting out of
Look
here.
at that. There we are. Look, it looks pretty clear for
us,
Matthew,
yeah.
doesn't it? Finally, I was thinking yesterday the rain's never going to end, but let's go to doesn't look like there's any warnings today, so that's good. 7-day forecast today, the high is going to be 89, decrease in clouds, although it will be mostly cloudy. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 71. And then tomorrow, a slight chance of rain and thunderstorms before 1 p.m., then showers likely. Possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4 p.m. Showers and thunderstorms likely after 4 p.m. The high will be 86 and the low will be 68. Thunderstorms likely, but then, goodness, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it is going to get hot, folks.
The
Sunny.
heat dome is coming.
Yes, we're going to go from rainy, wet to hot and humid, it looks like. So, and then the pollen count, tree pollen's 9, grass pollen's still high. I can feel it in my eyes. Ragweed, none. And the North Fork lake level is 578.69. It is 26.69 feet above full pool of 552. And Bull Shoals is 692.17 feet. Level is 33.17 feet above full pool of 659. Bull Shoals is running 3 units today, and North Fork is running 2 units.
All right.
So, all right, is that all of that? I think we got all the weather going on. Again, brought to us by the Z Team, 870-405-0793. Give them a call, Bob and Linda Zadora at Century 21 Lemac Realty for all of your real estate questions and needs, and they will fix you up.
They will. They will take care of you.
All right, going to take a quick word now.
We're going to take a break.
Oh, we're going to take a break because, once again, I have run over. Imagine that. Ozarks Farm and Lawn coming up. We'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When
the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
And we're back on the morning show on XL7. Thank you for counting me in when we're coming back from break. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here and I wouldn't know.
Anytime I can help. I'm just here to help.
Hey, listen, we're going to do some community events now brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn at 4423 Highway 62 West, ozarksfarmandlawn.com. And we just saw a commercial of some of the equipment and stuff.
Yes.
Did we not?
And they have got a lot of equipment out there.
They have got a lot of stuff. They have got Kubota, New Holland, and pre-owned, brand new stuff, package deals on their website, ozarksfarmandlawn.com. They've got package deals with equipment and then accessories, attachments, and things that go with them. They will just fix you up, whatever you're outside. And they've got construction stuff now.
Yeah, they got construction equipment. They've got trailers that they keep now to help you haul it. They're a one-stop shop. They've got a service center. Mm-hmm. They've got a parts department. And let me tell you, I've got an old Kubota M9000, and they've always had the parts for me every time I need it.
That's amazing. That's
they
awesome.
take care of me in there.
And they will be happy to talk with you about whatever questions you have. Like somebody like me, I don't know anything about, equipment of any kind, but they are there to answer questions, show you around, and even you had mentioned this last time, they let you test drive the stuff.
Yeah, you can go out there and take the equipment for a ride around.
That's a dangerous thing when you think about it for somebody like me.
Yeah, but if it's somebody that's looking at a tractor, you've got a farm,
yes, exactly.
You're kind of familiar with it, and you want something that fits you. And different brands of tractors have their controls and stuff are a little
Right.
different. You got to find out what you're comfortable with and what you like best.
And it's amazing how many attachments. Like, who knew? I
oh,
mean,
there's tons.
it's amazing. And of course, I like the utility vehicles, like the side by sides and things.
They got RTVs that are awesome.
I love going for a ride in a side by side, so check them out. And if you just want to give them a call to see if they have whatever you might be looking for, 870-425-3434. And they are sponsoring our community events, which I will be happy to share with you now. So, first of all, we got the Knights of Columbus Paul Bunyan Breakfast coming up on Saturday, June 28th. They'll be serving 7:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. at St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church at 249 Dyer Street in Mountain Home. They also have takeout orders available that day. And it's all you care to eat: scrambled eggs, biscuits and gravy, pancakes, sausage links, coffee and juice, all brought to your table on china with silverware. That is a deal. Talking about having people wait on you. And for more information about it, you can visit the website at kfc.org. And let me just say, the family-friendly pricing is available. $9 for adults, children under 12, $4, and free for all of those kids under the age of 5. And again, 7:30 to 10:30. Men and women of the Mountain Home Fire Department are the Knights first responders for the month of June, and they eat free. Go check that out. And then the North Arkansas Fly Fishers Tie-In and Swap Meet is coming up Saturday, July 19th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas at 1042 Highland Circle here in Mountain Home. The fly tying is free to everyone. If you have swapping or selling, NAFF members, it's free for NAFF members. For non-members, it's $50 payable on site, and individuals can join the NAFF the day of the event and sell and swap for free. You can bring your vise and tying materials for a relaxed day of fly tying, camaraderie, swapping. Tables and chairs will be provided. Items offered for sale or swap must be fishing or outdoor related. No commercial vendors, please. And if you have any questions on that, call Susan Parsons, 618-791-3638, and she'll get you fixed up. And then the Alley White Post Unit 52 American Legion is having their blood drive tomorrow, June 18th. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can call 800-733-2767 or visit redcrossblood.org and enter ALH52 to schedule an appointment. And then they have their monthly pancake breakfast coming up on June 28th from 7:30 a.m. to 11, and it's all you can eat pancakes, sausage, biscuits and gravy, coffee and orange juice. $10 for adults, $5 for kids 5 to 12, and under 5 eat free. And World War II veterans, Korean veterans, military in uniform, LEO and EMTs in uniform eat for free, so check that out as well. And then the Military Service Sisters, next meeting is Friday, July 25th at 12 noon at Chain Gardens. So, and then Sarah has another message. Take it away, Sarah.
Impact Faith Church is doing a marriage conference this Saturday, June 21st at 10 a.m. This isn't just about your relationship, it's about your calling as a couple. God's not done writing your story, so come expectant and let Him work something beautiful in your marriage. It's located at 940 East 9th Street, Mountain Home.
Thank you very much. And that is all of the community events we've got going on. Brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn at 4423 Highway 62 West, ozarksfarmandlawn.com, 870-425-3434. All right.
Got through it.
Got through it all. Phew, that's a lot of information, a lot happening. Do we need to take a break?
We'll take a break.
Right.
We'll bring our guest up.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's a
And we're back on the morning show on XL7. I am sitting here now with Andrea Belt from Donald W. Reynolds Library here in Mountain Home, and welcome back. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
And you have a lot of stuff to share with us today.
We do. So I have both summer program guides with me this go around. They're both finally out. So.
Oh my goodness! Well, it's summer, so there's a lot going on as always. But so what's happening?
Well, we have just kicked off our summer reading program and our summer reading challenge. So on the front of both of the guides, you'll see we've got our youth summer reading challenge, and then we've got our adult summer reading challenge, and it's got our requirements right here. And honestly, you're missing out if you're not registered. The youth prizes this year are fantastic. They've got all kinds of art kits in the display cases, so definitely stop by the library, check that out. They're jam-packed in there.
And it's not too late to get involved in that.
It is not too late. Get in, anytime this summer. You could even register the day before. You might not get any prizes, but you could register the day before. Registration's open until, let's see, July the 26th is when it ends, so definitely want to get in there.
Can we put up that brochure or that flyer there on the website? And we were just talking about everything's on the website.
Yes,
so
everything we talk about today you can always find on our
scroll
website.
through that flyer.
Oh yeah, there's pages on there. You can flip through it so you can kind of get the program guide experience. If you don't want to come in and pick up a program guide, you can still get the full program guide experience here on the website, or you can go ahead and download it. There's links to download it on the website and print it yourself.
And it looks like the reading challenge for youth is going through July 26th.
Yes, ma'am.
And the adults
we're finishing out through July
31st.
Yeah, we gave the adults some extra days because the prize for the adults this year is extra fantastic. We're giving away a Kindle, so definitely want to complete those. I took a look. I actually got registered for it myself yesterday. Us library members, we can't win the prize, but it's always fun to participate in the reading challenge. Actually, we do a staff challenge at the same time, so it's kind of mirrors the public challenge, so we get to have a little bit of fun too.
So what is the reading challenge? Is it reading so many books in a certain amount of time, or how's that work?
So that is actually how the children's reading challenge works, and there's different age brackets here on the program guide. You can see we've got early literacy, children, tween, and teen, and that's broken down into, so the early literacy actually reads books, and then everybody else is broken down into hours. So we just want to know, how many hours are you reading this summer? And you can read anything. That's audiobooks, that's Libby magazines, that's all kinds of things, Kindle books and regular books, playaways. So any kind of reading can count towards those 70 hours or those 70 books, and it can be the same book over and over again. I know my kids personally love to read the same book repeatedly, so.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny how I remember as a youth, it's like there were certain books I could read over and over again.
Yes.
So that's fun. I mean, and I think the important thing is just to keep them reading, keep everybody reading.
It is. We get them started young, and we get them to fall in love with reading, and then we just keep them reading, and it creates a love for the library and a love for learning that helps them through school and everything else. So
absolutely,
it's just really important, and we love to spoil our adults a little bit. So definitely get registered for that challenge. Get entered to win that Kindle Paperwhite. We've got all kinds of drawings going on this summer, so keep your eyes open for that.
I like the note there on that: inspiring imagination, igniting interest, and enabling learning. Yes, and that applies to youth or adults, certainly.
Anybody. And that's our core mission right there, and that is our goal with everything that we do. We want to just inspire people to be imaginative. We want to ignite those interests, and we want to enable learning of any kind. We've got books on all kinds of subjects. Anything you could possibly want to learn about, we've got all that at your fingertips, basically. So come and see us. We've got guest passes for free. You don't have to have a library card. Just come on in, hang out with us for a little bit, hop on the computer, utilize some of those public resources that we offer.
Absolutely. I love going to the library and just I'm very old school. I like the smell of the library books.
Yes, we love it.
And having a hard copy book as opposed to reading just on the computer
or on a device. Yes,
absolutely. So what else is going on?
Well, this week we've got a couple of exciting things that are going to be taking place today. Registration is going to end for, let me find the name of it. It's called Green, Purple, and Blue. And it might even say red, purple, and green. I don't know. There's a bunch of colors. It might have a different name on Facebook and on the calendar, but it's Herbs for You. We're inviting Miss Robin Moore, the Walking Stick Herbalist. Let me get her title right. The Walking Stick Herbalist. She's going to come in with some herbal teas and some syrups. She's going to teach us all about that. And so that's just part of our Color Our World series for the adults this summer.
Is there a cost for
No cost, no cost. It's that one does require registration, and you can find that on our calendar. And that event's happening Wednesday, June 18th. So you'll just go to Wednesday, June 18th, find that class, click on it. You'll go in and fill in your registration. You do have to have a library card, and then you just reserve your seat. I just checked before we came in. I know there's 7 seats still open for that class, so come on in. We'd love to have you. And if you don't have a library card, it's $30 a year. It covers 2 adults and any children in the household.
And to get a library card, do you have to be a Baxter County resident, or?
Baxter County residents do get their cards for free because we pay for those in our property taxes. So essentially that $30 that non-residents are paying, we pay yearly with our property taxes.
So non-residents can
Yes,
get a
ma'am.
library card.
And we would love for you guys to come and get a library card. We want to encourage, as anybody who would love to have one, please. We've got several out-of-state or out-of-county residents that come in and patrons that come in and use the library really regularly because we are one of the larger libraries for this area. So we can hold bigger meetings, and we have lots of story times and things like that that other libraries can't necessarily hold that amount of people. So it's exciting, and we would love to have you guys.
And the program going on tomorrow. It's tomorrow, actually,
It
June
is
18th.
tomorrow.
And are all of your classes limited in seating?
Now, not all of them are. Usually the ones you'll see in the program guide, they'll have like a little R there. That means it's registration required, and that's usually when we have like a seat requirement. So if it's in a smaller room, we want you to require, or if we have an activity or something and we need to buy supplies, we need to know how many people are going to be there. So that's usually the only ones where we have to worry about that. If you see an open to everybody program, come on in. Don't worry about the seating. We will make room for everybody.
Excellent.
Yes.
And what time is that program tomorrow?
This program tomorrow is going to be at 11 a.m.
Okay.
So if you have a lunch hour and you want to sneak over for a program, come on out. We would love to do it. I do it myself sometimes. I'll sneak out for lunch and I'll pop into a program for a little bit. And
do you think she's going to show how to make herbal teas? And
yes,
that
ma'am.
kind of thing? Well, that sounds fun.
And I'm not sure if she's going to teach us about syrups or how to make syrups, but it's something about syrups is going to be discussed in the class.
That's fun. I don't ever really think about making herbal tea, but that sounds very interesting.
It's probably a lot better for you than a lot of other things, you
Yes,
know, like
the
sodas
process.
and
Yes, absolutely.
So, and Jamie, our adult services coordinator, she is all about the homesteading and the herbal. If you've got any questions like that, she's the person you would want to ask.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, what else is going on?
Well,
lots of stuff. Look at all that
yes.
brochure.
Just this week, I've got a lot of stuff. So we're doing a bonus blood drive on Friday. We usually do a blood drive every other month because when you donate, you've got to wait a month in between before you can donate again. So we've got our regulars and they're kind of on their schedule. But in the summertime, numbers do go low for us and for the Red Cross. And
Right.
they are always in desperate need. And in the summertime, it just goes up. We've got 4th of July and all kinds of other things that go on where they need those blood donations to help them. So we are actually running a little extra drawing for ours. If you come in and donate with us on Friday, June 20th, it is going to be in the afternoon. That's the other thing that's a little different about it. It'll be 12:30 to 4:30. Come in and donate with us. You're going to get entered in to win a little Sherpa blanket. It's actually pretty big, but it folds into a travel size pillow. I had never seen a blanket that did that before, and it was really neat. So if you want to see pictures of that, that's on our Facebook page. Check that out. But everybody that comes to donate will get entered in to win that. You'll get $25 in fine forgiveness. We always run that $25 fine forgiveness when we run a blood drive. So if you've got fines or you know somebody in your family has some fines, come in and donate. You know, we'll apply what you need to your account, and then you can pay the rest forward. Our circulation team is really good about finding accounts in need, like youth accounts, and they'll apply that to the youth accounts.
Oh,
and
nice.
so you might come in and be like, my fines are paid. So if that is what is stopping you from coming to see us, you're like, oh no, I've got like $3 in fines and you don't want to come see us, come in and see us. You never know. We may have waived those fees. Somebody may have paid their fine forgiveness forward.
Absolutely.
And paid for that. So
Well, that's a great incentive to get people to come in and
Yes,
give blood,
ma'am.
and that's this Friday from 12:30.
yes, ma'am. I
So
believe
it's
it is
12:30.
12:30 to 4:30.
And do they sign up for that?
You can register for that, but all of our blood drives are walk-ins welcome. So just come on in and see us.
Well, that's a great service in and of itself, right there.
It is,
So-
and something we do every year in our annual report is I like to do a little numbers showcase. So you can view those on the website as well. Somewhere in amongst all of the tabs, there'll be a tab that says annual reports, and you can click those and view them. And I put together a spread every year of all of our numbers and our statistics, and it's kind of interesting. The library helped to save over 400 lives last year alone with the blood drive.
Gosh.
So
Fantastic.
it's important. We might not think that what we do matters, but what we do matters, and every donation counts.
Yes,
So.
absolutely. I didn't realize that the library sponsors blood drives.
We
So-
have, yes. I don't know how long we've been doing it, but as long as I have been working there for the last 2 years, we've had a blood drive usually every other month.
Every
So.
other month. That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. Well, what else you got going? Wow, it's just a plethora of
It
information.
is, I know. And this Saturday is going to be jam-packed. If you don't have plans this Saturday, you definitely want to come to the library. For the kids, We are kicking it off with our third Summer Saturday show of June. We're inviting Mr. Rich Davis. He's an illustrator, a children's illustrator. So if you want to know how cartoons and books are drawn and things like that, this is going to be the show you're going to want to see. It's 10:30 in the morning. No registration required. Everybody's welcome, and you'll come on in the library, hang a right. It's going to be right there in those Knox rooms.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Now that sounds very interesting to me. We don't really think about how the illustrations get in the book or how the cartoons are drawn.
And oftentimes when we go to introduce a book, we'll read the author, and sometimes we don't read the illustrator. And I always make a point to read to my children, this is the author and this is the illustrator.
That's
and
a great
what does the author do and what does the illustrator do? So that way they know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're actually going to come and see that. And then if you guys want to stick around, our very first summer concert of the series is going to be that evening. It's going to be 6 p.m. and we have Miss Pam Setzer coming back. Now she is a powerhouse. That lady can play and sing. So if you haven't got to see her, come to the library.
What kind of music?
She is just
play?
very Southern kind of, let me double check. Mostly just Southern instrumental, I want to say bluegrass type feeling, you know, and it's just, she really can rock
folk
the house.
Music
Yeah,
and things,
that kind of
of
stuff.
that nature.
We're going to have Miss Becky Coffey. She'll be on her bass, so she'll big stand-up bass. It'll be exciting. I believe we'll have another guest who's going to be on a mandolin.
Oh,
So
wow.
it should be a very interesting show. And the best part about our summer concert series, a lot of them are outside. Ours is inside. We've got our chairs and our tables already set up. You don't have to bring your camp chair. You don't have to find a place outside. You don't have to spray down with the bug spray. Just come on in and grab a seat and relax. Bookworms usually open, so they'll be open about 30 minutes before that show starts, and you can go run over there, place an order, eat your dinner, have soup and a sandwich while you're watching the concert, and it's really nice.
Terrific. All right, I think we need to take a break, don't we? All right, don't go away. We'll be right back with Andrea.
Liquidation closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today.
And we're back on the morning show. I don't know where I am. I can never keep up, but I'm here with Andrea from the Donald W. Reynolds Library, and we were just talking. Give the information on that concert again.
Yes, that Pam Setzer concert. That's going to be this Saturday, June the 21st at 6 p.m. The library will be having bookworms open 30 minutes before the show, so you can grab your dinner and then come on in and grab a seat.
And you know what's really great too about it being inside, especially this time of year, it's going to be hot.
It is.
Saturday,
It's probably going to be muggy. If it's been anything like the last few days.
Yes, absolutely. All right, tell us what else is going on. You've got a couple more things
In this program guide, we've got another Summer Saturday show that will be ending with next Saturday, and that is the Marty Boone Balloon Show. He's a very exciting, like the kids just go crazy for Marty Boone Balloon Show because everybody usually leaves with a balloon. You can see from the picture there, everybody's got a balloon hat on and some kind of sword or animal or whatnot, and this is where we like to say we are not a quiet library by any means. We have fun. We do. And there are quiet nooks and study rooms and things like that if you're looking for a quiet place to study. But when we have fun programs like this, we definitely are not a quiet library. We encourage the kids to have fun and be loud and just, fill their little hearts to their content,
I love that too. It says tons of audience participation. That is my kind of show right there.
Yes, ma'am.
And I like the fact that it's not just a traditional, what we think of as far as being just so quiet, because I think that sometimes that can be intimidating to people.
It can, especially for some of the shyer kids and even some of our introverted adults, if you feel like that pressure, you've got to be quiet, you've got to watch what you're doing and all this stuff, we don't worry about it. We're really laid back. If you need some help, come find one of us. If somebody's bothering you, it's so large in there, you can definitely, find a space that's just for you.
There's a nook.
There's a nook.
There's somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to sit and have some quiet time.
Yes.
But if you're like me, it's hard for me to be quiet.
Yes. Yes, that's me. I'm usually talking to somebody. And oftentimes we've got, people that run their local businesses or businesses out of their home, and they will come in there and they'll have public meetings in there. We've got couches, we've got seating areas. I've seen business meetings go on in there and things like that. So just come on in.
That's
find
wonderful.
A spot.
That's wonderful. Well, what else? I know that you had one or two more things that you wanted to.
I do want to touch on, and I'm going to switch gears a little bit. So definitely check our calendar if you're interested in any of these programs that are in here. The registration is open for everything right now. So if there is a class that you want to get in, double check the information in that registration box above the information. It'll be above the calendar description. When you click into your event, it'll have a box, a green box that'll have all of the event information about
programs and services.
Yes, if you go under programs and services, and then you click the calendar, just pick an event, click any event that might have registration, possibly scroll down, texture painting right there with Jenna Welleen in the yellow.
Oh,
if you click on that, you can see registration is required, and so the registration is no longer available for that event. It's already an event that's taken place, and that right there is where you'll find all of your event registration information for all of the events.
All of the
And if
events,
it's
everything.
open, it will say it's open. It will tell you how many seats are available. It will tell you how many waitlist seats are available and things like that.
Okay.
So
All right.
that is definitely check that. There are lots of summer art classes that we've got, and we have partnered with Art Odyssey artists and local artists in the
nice.
community to offer these art programs, and so it's something you guys definitely want to take advantage of. I know Jerry Preator, this is just an example, he's an Art Odyssey artist. We don't have him at the library, but as an example, he does classes at the college, and they're $80 a class. So all you have to have is your library card. We've got watercolor artists, we've got acrylic artists, we've got all kinds, paper collage, we've done clay, we've done diamond art, and we've got all of that coming up again in this. We've got some other things coming up in this second program guide. If you've missed some of that, check the second program guide. We've got some repeat classes that are coming up, and you can try to get in there.
Gosh, lots of stuff going
Yes.
on for all ages.
Yes,
not
ma'am.
just youth, adults too. Not just adults, but youth too. Something going on all the time at Donald W. Reynolds Library. And I think, we've got just about 4 more minutes, so we can just talk.
All right. So I've got a couple of exciting things that that are coming up in July that I want to just do a little
Yes.
teaser about. So Saturday, July the 12th. If you don't have anything going on, you definitely want to block your calendar off. We've got Bluey coming to the library.
Bluey.
Yes, we're going to do a meet and greet with Miss Bluey at the library. She's going to be there for Bluey's sleepy time. We're going to do a story time. We're going to do a snack and a craft, and we're going to do a meet and greet. So bring your cameras. Definitely want to get pictures with Bluey. It'll be 2 time slots. It's going to be 10:30 to noon, or it's going to be 2:30 to 4. So you can either do that morning slot or the afternoon slot. And we are going to go ahead and do tickets for that, just because we anticipate a larger crowd.
large crowd.
Everybody loves Bluey. So we definitely would keep an eye out on our website and on our Facebook page for information on those passes. We should be getting those out, I want to say, at the beginning of July, here in the next week or so.
Is that
even.
something that they would go on and register for a ticket and then pick a ticket up, or they have to come and get the ticket? How's
They
that
would
work?
have to probably come and pick
Okay.
that up at the circulation desk in advance. That way they
Okay.
reserve their seat. And
Keep your eyes out
yes,
for
ma'am.
that.
Oh, and if you can't come in and you're worried, just give us a call. Tell them, hey, I'll be there after work. Can you hold 3 tickets for me? And they'll put your name on it. Just come by, pick up your tickets when you can.
And is it limited in terms of how many?
I want to say it's not going to be limited if we really pack the house out. Now, we do have a fire code. We do have a fire
Right.
code. But if we are going to try to accommodate as many people that want to come and meet Bluey as possible. So if they need to move her out into the main part of the library, because I think the Knox rooms can only hold like 100 people. So, which is
Okay.
why we split it into 2. But definitely, we've got 10:30 to noon, that whole 2 hours there. Is that an hour and a half, 2 hours there, that we can do for one slot and then the next slot. So hopefully that's
How
enough
fun.
time for everybody.
Yes. Oh, how fun. We'll check that out and pay attention to the information on that on their website, because you don't want to miss not getting
Don't
your
want to
ticket.
miss that. And then the last thing we're going to finish up with in July is our library mini golf fundraiser. We brought that back last year. This is our second year doing it. So that's going to be Thursday, July the 31st. It's going to be the same prices as last year. Admission is going to be $5 a person. Children 12 and under are $2 a piece. And then all of that goes right back to the library. And we're also doing our mini golf after hours. We kind of rebranded. It used to be the mini golf date night, but we didn't want to single anybody out. If you want to bring your girlfriends, if you want to bring your mom, if you want to bring your aunt or uncle, come on out. Mini golf after hours. You can enjoy signature drink specials, unlimited mini golf, hors d'oeuvres, prize drawings. It's going to be really fun. Music, things like that. So
And is that on the 31st as well?
that's on the 31st. So it's a Thursday. It's a little odd that it's on a Thursday, but we make it work.
And that's a fundraiser to support our wonderful Donald W. Reynolds Library.
Yes, ma'am.
So, wow, that is a wealth of information. The website, give the website.
Yes, ma'am. You can find us at www.baxlib.org. You can give us a call at 870-580-0987 or come by and see us. We're located at 300 Library Hill in Mountain Home. We're like catty corner to the college right there. So
Yes.
come on and see us.
And it is a beautiful facility. But aside from that, there is so much to do there. We
will
are
not be
so
bored.
blessed in this community to have such a wealth of resources at our fingertips, whether it's classes or the old-fashioned reading from a book.
Yes, ma'am. Newspapers, magazines,
Computers
all of it.
and computer classes once in a while, and right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so there is just so much going on over there. So thank you for coming and
Thank
sharing.
you.
Look forward to next time
Yes,
to
ma'am.
see what new things are going on. But check out the Donald W. Reynolds Library and give them a call. They'll be happy to pick up your library card, whatever you need.
Yes,
They're going to
ma'am.
help you over there.
Yes, ma'am.
So, all right, well, we are just about ready to sign up for another show. Whew, there was a lot of information. My head is spinning. But get out there, have a great day, and enjoy the weather, and have a root beer, because it's National Root Beer Day.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to go stop and
Thank you,
get one.
Scooty.
Okay.